She was like, yeah, he's cheating on you. Excuse me? Run that by me again? He's what? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Makita, but you can call me the real and posted on this channel. We're teaching the girls how to spend the money that pays them. Okay? Pays them. And if you're not treating yourself, that is weird. Do me and the rest of YouTube a favor and stop being. So today we're gonna be talking about a little bit of a time back in the past where Makita was not treated as luxuriously as you see her today. You see me with the big M pose. Why? Because it's my brand. Shop luxempulse. But yeah, I gotta tell you about this time. This time where my stomach was hurting, my chest was in pain, I couldn't breathe. Yo, I was crying, screaming, and begging. For what? For the heart to stop hurting. Oh. Grab y'all popcorn, grab y'all food, grab whatever you need to get into the story time. I'm not gonna eat because I want to remember the same pain that I felt that day when that man cheated on me. Let's get into it. Y'all, let's start off with the beginning. I have to tell y'all about the relationship. I have to. Because all of this is so important. So in the beginning, right? Mind you, this is my sophomore year. Yeah, my bad. That's my bad. All of this happened in freshman year. So anytime you hear me say sophomore year, it wasn't sophomore year, it was freshman year. I completely messed this up because I'm thinking now, like, how was it sophomore year if you got with your boyfriend in sophomore year? Like, that don't even make no sense. My current boyfriend of almost 7 years, I've been with him since my sophomore year of high school. There's no way that I was going through all of that in my sophomore year, because that took a whole year. So clearly I'm delusional. Let me reel it back in. Whatever I said about sophomore, forget that. No more. It was not sophomore. It was definitely freshman. 110% freshman. But all the dates and the months and the stuff is the same. Y'all don't. Please don't think I'm a liar. Please. It's not me. It's the memory. Please. Back into whatever I was talking about. In high school. Yeah, it gotta be. It was my sophomore year in high school. Let's start off by saying this man. Well, I'm saying man. This little boy. Okay, let's keep it a bean. This little boy was chasing me, okay, y'all? I'm talking, hit me up on, I think at that time I was a Facebook Messenger girly. So let's say he hit me up on Facebook Messenger, right? So we texting. But we not texting for real, y'all. Keep in mind, when I first saw him, I was like, I ain't even really feeling how you look for real. Like, I'm just gonna entertain this till I can't entertain it with my heart no more. So we texting. It's cool, it's chill. I mean, nothing's really happening at this moment. We talking about the first month. Nothing's really happening at this moment. Nothing's really going down. Nothing's really going on. I'm really just keeping him like, he's in the friend zone, but like he feeling like he's making moves, but I know he's not, type of thing. Y'all see what y'all here with me. Y'all here. 4 to 6 months we're talking about. Of this boy is like, oh, I like you. I feel like we will go good together. I feel like we will be great. And he's telling me like, everything that you think that you want to hear from somebody, but you really don't want to hear from the person that you wasn't even feeling in the first place. I wasn't even feeling him in the first place. Y'all, this is so importante. So he is moving like, yeah, I feel like we would be a great couple and we would be so great together and I really like you and your vibe is cool. And I'm looking at him like, I don't like you, sir. Back away from me. And it got to the point where like he was everywhere, y'all. Like, I didn't even share my schedule at all. He just ended up everywhere. He would try to walk me to class, hang out with me during lunch. Keep in mind, we didn't have the same lunch periods. He was sneaking away from his classes and education to try and hang out. I'm telling y'all, I had so many red flags that I did not watch. Why was I not watching? I don't know. Neither here or there. He's like everywhere. It got to the point where people was like, Makita, who's your friend? And I'm like, what friend? I feel like I was the only person not understanding. he was nothing more than a person that texted me on Facebook. I texted him back and we was done with the texting. There was nothing going on. In my head, there was nothing going on, but clearly to the masses, something else was happening. So I said, nah. You can't be walking around. You see me in the hallway, pass me straight. It got to that point. You see me in the hallway, don't say nothing to me. Because what? Because why would you make people think that we were going to be together? That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Anyways, let me tell y'all about the energy that was going on between January and March. So, after January, you know, you feeling yourself. Well, I'm feeling myself. It was my birthday. I'm having a great old time. I'm living it up, going great. This man takes my birthday picture and shares it. And you know what he says? She gonna be mine. Ooh! Y'all, keep in mind, I told y'all, I'm telling this boy no. Yeah, I've been telling this boy no since October. He's been asking me, chasing me, begging me, pleading for me. I keep saying no. She's gonna be mine. In January? During my month? I said absolutely not. I had to block him. I had to block him because who are you talking about? Who are you referring to? Y'all, it was beyond me, okay? Beyond. Here's me. It was beyond, okay? So now let's get into February, because February is exactly when it happened. February, I unblocked him because I felt like that wasn't my energy. That's not my spirit. That's not who I am. I don't know how he knew that I unblocked him. Maybe because my posts, I think when you block somebody, your posts stop coming up on their page. So I think my posts probably started coming back up on his page, on his feet. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, on his feet. And he texted me. He took a picture of me, sent it to me. Mind you, this is Messenger, y'all. This is back when I was on Messenger. I wasn't giving nobody my phone number. He went back on Messenger, sent me my picture, and said, "You look beautiful." I looked at it and I said, here we go again. Because why are you bothering me so fast? I just unblocked you. This man was chasing me. This little boy, excuse me. This little boy was chasing me. I didn't say a man, but I promise y'all, he was kids. I was delusional. After that happened, like towards February 14th-ish, that's when things started to get like, I really like him, you know, because he was walking me to all of my classes like that whole week, and I was like, you know, maybe this isn't so bad. Like maybe he's cool. Maybe he has like this little bit of, you know, like maybe it's me that's bugging. Maybe I should be like, nah, this is not the way. You shouldn't be treating him like this. Like maybe this is your, you know, forever boo. Psych. We all know that because I got my forever boo. So we are in like the week of February, and I think we have a couple of days off in February because I remember, so I was like, I'm gonna miss you, and he was like, I'm gonna miss you too, and I was like, I don't know, something, it was something there, because that's when we actually like, I still didn't say we was together. I still said he was my little situation, but I didn't claim him. We are still at the time where I did not claim this little boy, okay? So we in that little situation of a time where it's like we're not gonna be together, but we're texting every day, we're calling about every other day. It's like not a relationship, but a situationship. I don't know how else to explain it but that, because I never put a title on this boy until March or April. And I want to say April because we wasn't even together for a long time. So now it's a lot of back and forth, texting and calling, you know, like we're not really like official, but we official. Like when you see him, you gonna see me. When you see me, you gonna see him. That's how it was during the whole like February, March, and I think it was April, because it was a long time before I was like, you know what, I'll let you be my little boo thing or whatever. Slap a title on it. Now let me get y'all into the nitty gritty. Let me take y'all down the streets of Makita got her heart broken. So this is where my heart was really like, I cannot believe, okay? So if y'all didn't know, I was on the step team for all 4 years of high school, right? So there would be times that I would be like, oh, I'm at practice, knowing damn well I'm just sitting at the school waiting on little boy. Now, was I really waiting on him, or was I just in the vicinity and had the opportunity to see him? Y'all gotta ask yourself the proper questions. Because I got out of school early. When I was a sophomore, I was getting out of school at, well, at the time, early was 1:50 because you were leaving out earlier than your peers. So I was leaving at 2 o'clock, so I was early. But I was like, I'm gonna just stay at the school and be like, you know, we're at practice, we're living our lives. I mean, we're grown, we are not. Listen to me when I tell y'all, boys suck. Stay young for as long as you can. But anyways, so I would be like hanging out with him during my lunch break, during like that little period that because practice started at 3:30. I was hanging out with him from like 1:50 to 3:30. I never linked nobody outside of school until like my junior year, like senior year, but definitely like that area. I was just too scared, honestly, but neither here or there. So we hanging out a lot. He's giving me good vibes, I'm giving him good vibes. We chilling, but we not chilling, but like it was a little more than just the regular chilling that we was doing. But it wasn't nothing like, it wasn't no like relationship. Like I know me and I know my relationship standards. I was not relationshiping. I was giving bare minimum, honestly. Like I promise you, it was no more than, hey, how are you? You're good? I'm good. House class, like just making regular conversation. So it was like the friend, but the friend that I put a title on, if that makes sense. Actually, that's a good way that I put it. He was the friend that I put a title on. That's what happened. So when you see me, you see him, but it was the friend. But girl, you here with me, I'm here with me. We basically doing this chilling, being friends, but being close friends type of energy. People know we together type of energy for a good month or two. That May rolls around, y'all. May is when my heart was broken so bad. I need y'all to focus and lock into this part right here. So May comes around. I'm in class, so keep in mind, I'm not a social butterfly, but if you talk to me, I will talk to you. So people around me, they talk to me. So I'm in my math class. I'm in geometry. No, not geometry. I'm in algebra 2. And I'm not really, I don't want to say I'm making conversation, but the girl in front of me, we talk. So she talks to me, I'm going to talk to her. And if I talk to her, if I bring something up, she's going to respond to me. But for some reason, today was the day that she wanted to make conversation, y'all. She wanted to talk to me. And I feel like, I don't know, it wasn't weird though. Like, it was just like, but now that I think about it, I was like, yeah, something was wrong with that day. But anyways, she's talking to me. And she's like, oh, so how is you and blank doing? I told y'all, I haven't even told y'all his name. And y'all, I really don't think I should. I really don't think I should. Let's keep it at, y'all don't even know his name. It's little boy. So she's asking, how's you and little boy? And I'm like, oh, we're good. And she was like, yeah, like she's asking me like questions, but not like nothing invasive. Like she's just asking me like how long y'all been together, and like what's really the tea on like, are y'all really together? Are y'all like not? And I was like, you know, to be honest, now I'm keeping the beam with her, not thinking that she knows nothing. And I'm like, I've been talking to her for like the whole, since January until now, like until like May. Like she don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about her. Like, not know nothing about her, but she don't know nothing to really like be like, oh my kid, you know what I'm saying? And I know that people, well, when I think I know that people don't know no business, I don't tell them no business. But if I feel like you know some business, you're not gonna take my piece of business and put it with your piece of business and make business. So I'm telling her, I'm like, to be honest, like, I don't know if I would really consider him like my boyfriend, but he's like my boyfriend because I told him he's my boyfriend and we'd be hanging out, and like, you know, like he claimed me and I claimed him, but like, do I really claim like what I like? Cause keep in mind, we together, but like I'm still like not broadcasting it. I'm not like, I'm playing it like he's like a little 1-2, but he's nothing big like a 3 or 4. He's like a little you know. So when it comes time to people like asking me about him and like how things were going, I'm like, I didn't really want to talk about it because I wasn't even really feeling him like that. I was just like, I felt like I was giving somebody who was desperate a chance, and it turned into like me like liking him, but like not liking him, but like I like him enough to be like, I'll claim you, just not in public, but I'll claim you like to me and you. Like it was like that, if that makes sense. So I'm like, all right, she's asking me all these questions, I'm giving her all these answers. She didn't ask me nothing specific that made me be like, oh, this is great. Like, no, we were just having a regular conversation, y'all. So this had to be on like a Tuesday because the next day was a Wednesday, had to be a Wednesday because it was practice day. So I'm waiting in the school as I usually do because I told y'all the 1:50 to the 3:30. I'm waiting in school and I'm waiting. I think I had to be in like a tutoring class, or like, but not actually getting tutored, just like sitting in there, because I was cool with those types of teachers. But I had to be like sitting in there waiting or whatever, or I had to be in my guidance counselor's office. But either way, I was just sitting waiting. I'm sitting waiting, but I'm waiting because he had this practice called sing practice. So basically at this practice they had like, I was in sing in my last 2 years of school. I didn't know about it like for real my first 2 years of school. So during sing practice you would have like dancers, singers, poetry, like a bunch of different talents that would perform during class. So but you had to practice for those, like your section, every like Wednesday and Tuesday or something like that. It was like 2 days back to back. So it was a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday and Thursday. It was one of those. But either way, it was on the day that I had practice. So I'm waiting, but I'm thinking like, okay, that practice is gonna end at 2:40, and then I'm gonna see you like 2:40 to 3:30. So I'm waiting because I'm not gonna go home and come back. That doesn't make any sense. So I was like, let me wait for him. So I end up, keep in mind, the girl that I was talking to in the classroom, she was in sing as well. I'm coming down the stairs, so I'm like, I'm about to go, just start walking down, and then I see she runs into me. Yo, what are the odds that this girl runs into me? Keep in mind, we are not friends. She knows nothing about me. We know nothing about each other's lives outside of the Algebra 2 class. I'm walking down the stairs. She runs into me, and she's like, girl, I gotta tell you something. And I was like, what? And then she's like, girl, I gotta tell you something. Like, snatching me, like, girl, I gotta tell you something. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? What do you have to tell me? And she was like, so you know how you said you and little boy was together? And I was like, yeah. And then she was like, yeah, he cheated on you. Excuse me? Run that by me again? He's what? So I'm looking at her dead in her face, and I said, he's what? And then she was like, he's, and she said it real slow. She was like, he's cheating on you. And then I think I had to do a twitch in my face or something, because the way she looked scared, and I wasn't trying to make nobody scared, because I was like, wait a minute, why am I angry? I just told the boy that I'm not even a little, like, we ain't even that much together. Like, why is my heart hurting? Bro, when I tell you my heart sank to my butt cheeks when the good Lord split me, oh gosh. And I was so like, something about it just gave me like, I was mad, but I was like a sad mad, because I was like, this is what happens when you give people a chance that you wasn't even supposed to give a chance, because you wasn't even feeling them, but like now you hurt because you spent all this time with them and you got an attachment. Now they really yours, and now you like, they really not yours no more. Girl, I was going through it, and y'all should see what I'm going through. Anyways. So she's telling me, and I said, do you have proof? Like, show me some proof. I need more than you just telling me, girl. I don't even really know you for real. She was like, yeah, because he's cheating on you with my friend. And I was like, you're who? And she was like, look, my friend. And she's showing me, keep in mind, she goes on messages, she's showing me text message after text message after text message. Yo, my heart just got beating. I was ready to snuff somebody, like, for real. Like, how you gonna cheat on me and I gave you a chance? I didn't even want to give you a chance. Don't do that to me. But she's showing me, and I was like, wait, click the picture. I looked at it, I said, that's my friend. And she was like, what? And I was like, that's my friend. That's not your friend. That's my friend. And she was like, no, it's my friend. And I looked at her, I said, girl, we could both be friends with the same freaking person, but at the end of the day, that's my friend. But she's not my friend. Y'all have to keep in mind, I'm on the step team, so she's like my step friend. We don't really know nothing about each other right now. Now, me and her are very cool to this day. We are very much friends. But at the time, I didn't know her enough to know that you know, she calls our friend and she tells her, come down to staircase, whatever, because our staircases had like letters and numbers, so you know what staircase to go to if somebody tell you the staircase. She comes down to the staircase and I looked at her and then she looked at me and then she was like, what's happening? And then I was like, she said that my boyfriend's cheating on me with you. And then she was like, what? And then she was like, look, you know that boy that you started texting not a couple, I think she said like a week or two, well, a week or two is a couple, so I'm gonna say a couple of weeks ago. And she's like, yeah. And then she was like, well, I was talking to her about him in class and I was trying to figure out what was going on with them, because maybe both of y'all was not really like, you know, but turns out that that's actually somebody's person and you're talking to somebody's person. And she said it just like that, in all awkwardness and all. And my friend was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. And I'm like, well, she didn't give the accent, but it was like the vibe that she was giving. That was the vibe that it gave. It gave like, oh my god, like what? Like, who even I would never do that to you on purpose, girl, I promise. Wait, sorry, my camera died. But y'all, at this point I'm livid, okay? I'm like, I don't know what to do, because it's like this whole time, everything that everybody is saying to me the whole time, I'm thinking I just gave this little boy a chance when I didn't even want him in the first place, and this is how he do me, this is how he embarrassed me, this is how he show up to my people. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? At this point she's apologizing to me. She's like, Makita, I didn't know, I'm sorry. And you know what I said? I said, girl, it's not even you. Girl, it's not even you, it's me, because why would I do that to myself? So now at this point, I looked at the two of them. I said, thanks for telling me. So the girl that I was talking to in my algebra 2 class, and I said, I'm not even gonna say her name, but I'm gonna say Sarah. I'm gonna say, Sarah, you're a cool girl. Like, I ain't even think that it was you doing nothing. I know it's him, because you give people a chance that wasn't supposed to get a chance, and this is how they treat you. Watch this. So what did I do? I spent the last 40, not 40, what is it? 30 plus 20, 50. I spent the last 50 minutes blowing up that phone. I was calling, texting, calling, texting, calling, texting, because I said, how could you do this to me? This is what I'm talking about. Every time you give somebody a chance, this is how they do you. I was going off, y'all. I was telling her, I said, this is your problem. You swear up and down that you was hot shit. Let me show you something. Watch this. You thought you ain't watching. I'm gonna show you, bro. I was really heated, bro. And it wasn't even that I was heated, because like, it wasn't even the cheating part. That's the sad part. It was the fact that I spent like, what, 5 months letting this little boy chase me, for me to be like, all right, I'll give you a little 1/2 of a chance, for you to do me like that within a month or two. Get out of here. Get out of here. Who are you? You think you something hot? Who the hell? Nah, I'm reliving. I gotta calm it down. Let me relax. So that it gets to the point where I went to practice. I did what I had to do. You know me. Well, you don't even know me, but I can tell you, I was one of the best steppers on that team. But anyways, so I do my little practice or whatever, and then I'm on my way home. I'm walking with my best friend. I'm telling her everything that happened, because she's not in step with me yet, but she's like training to be. I was already on the team. She's training to be on the team, because she didn't get in the same round as me. It was like a whole thing. My best friend at the time, we walking home together, and I'm telling her everything that happened. I'm telling her, like, I'm breaking down crying. I'm like, my heart hurt. Like, I can't do this no more. I can't breathe. And she's like, Makita, what are you doing? But she didn't say it like that. She said it like, girl, he wasn't worth it anyways. Like, and she's like trying to calm me down, trying to make me feel better. She bought me food that day. It was a whole thing. And I'm telling her, I was like, bro, like, at the end of the day, like, he really, he cheated on me. Like, y'all not that, you know how much that could do to your mental, that you wasn't even feeling somebody and then they turn around and do you like that? Like, that was so crazy to me. But then when I got home, he texted me back and he goes like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to go down like that. What else he was saying? He was saying something about it's not even like that, like, I just messed up, like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I do really like you, like, I still want to be with you, like, if you would give me the chance. I said, F you, F the life you want to live, and watch me date your brother. Because, well, no, I think it was his cousin, but they both of them, they had like real life beef. Like they hated each other, like hated each other's guts. And I personally think it was him because he cheated on me. I think it was his fault. But he had like real beef with him, and he didn't even want me hanging around with his cousin, brother, whoever he was. I think it definitely was his cousin. So he was like, don't hang out with him, don't talk to him, da da da. He didn't really do that with nobody else, but with that cousin of his, he was like, nah, do not. So I was like, why do you date your cousin? I'm gonna really get my lick back. You don't even know what's coming to you. I was really over it. I was really so over it. I was saying anything. I didn't end up dating his. I didn't even talk to his cousin. I was just saying stuff. I was trying to hurt him the way that he hurt me. So then after all of that happened and I calmed down a little bit. I'm talking about calm down a little bit after like 2-3 weeks. All right, y'all. I'm not talking about no next day. I'm talking about like it took me some time. So I calmed down, and then he was like, "Hey, can we talk?" And then look at me, the dummy. I go to talk to him. We sitting in the cafeteria, and we talking, and he's like, we could really work this out. Like, I don't want to lose you. And he's telling me all these things. You know, all the things that people think that you want to hear, but really I wasn't even hearing none of it. Because the thing about me is, once I get over you, and I mean seriously, get over you, you can't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing to me. And it don't take me much to get over you. Like that, I was over him the same time that I heard the words come out of that girl's mouth that he was cheating. That same time I was over him. That's always like when I'm over you, like you can't say nothing. But I was letting him talk though. I was like, yeah, like let me think about it, let me see what happened. I ended up ghosting him, blocking him on all platforms. And then what happened was he would see me in school and try to say hi, and I'd be like, y'all hearing? Y'all seeing? I'm not familiar with the term asshole. Show me where they at. Right there. Oh yeah, sorry, not my language. Like, I was really rude about it, and respectfully, because who you thought you was doing slime? Who you thought you was doing slime? Be serious. So unserious. That's the thing. I think that's where I get my unseriousness from, all the lifestyle events that happened to me, because I'm so unserious. But yeah, after that, ain't nothing popped after that. Like, he was minding his business, I was minding my business. Actually, it is so crazy because after that, I really never saw him in school again. And the thing is that I feel like I was the only thing keeping him in school. Like, I feel like if I was not there, he would literally have not been there. He would have cut all his classes throughout the whole year and just like that. Because throughout the year, I was also encouraging him, like, yo, you gotta go to class. Like, yo, you can't be skipping. And he was trying to tell me, like, yo, that class don't even matter. And da-da-da-da. And I was like, no, you gotta go to class if you want to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I was the thing that was keeping him to go to class. And when that ended, yeah, he was nowhere to be found. I never saw that kid in school again. But moral of the story is, don't give nobody a chance that you wasn't even trying to give a chance, because this is what happens. They turn around and think they're the real hot and they really not. They really garbage. They really trash in the trash bins with Oscar, okay? Y'all don't get y'all heart broken like I got mine. I got my heart broken a few times, actually. But that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram at Makita, MK388_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse. And follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And I will see y'all in the next one. It won't be a story time, unfortunately. I know y'all was feeling this one. The next one might be like a little bit of a vlog, I think. I have to check my calendar. You know your girl has a calendar now. But love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.